Hello everyone, good day all. Today we are going to model a motorcycle shock absorber made up of the following parts: base, top rod, spring, and adjustable nut. Subscribe to our YouTube channel CAD-CAM Aero DS for more tutorial videos. If you have your SolidWorks installed in your desktop, you open it. You first encounter this first interface. From here, you open your new page. You're modeling a part. Select part and say OK. We are starting with the base. You are modeling the part 1, base. You select your top plane, sketch, circle to, sketch from the origin, smart dimension, measure it 45, say OK, extrude boss base by 3 mm, end condition blind, say OK. You choose the surface, sketch, make normal, take outside, remove from the highlight, circle to, draw a circle of 10 mm. I can input my dimension directly from the sketch. I extrude boss base, can zoom to rotate, extrude this portion by 70 mm height. OK, end condition is blind. Rotate, zoom, rotate this other side, other surface, sketch, make normal, circle 2, draw another circle from the origin, circle of 24 mm diameter, extrude boss base, extrude by 28, end condition blind. OK. Now you fillet this head, reduce, put a radius of 6. OK. Select the edge, select the preview to see the preview how it's filleting. Say OK. OK. Now you choose front plane, sketch on front plane, make normal. OK. Center line from this origin, sketch it to the head of this place, perpendicular as vertical. Can make this, click on this line and make vertical. Then come to rectangle, corner rectangle, select corner rectangle. Come to the head of this place, sketch to this side, smart dimension, measure the height 20, drop the 2, can zoom to have it here, just click to highlight only the rectangle, mirror entity, mirror it about this one. The axis is this construction line. Say OK. It has mirrored this side. Say OK. Now measure the space in between this rectangle is a distance of 15 mm. Say OK. Come to features, extrude cut, zoom to rotate, orbit it. End condition is mid plane. You can expand it to see it mid plane, end condition. Say OK. OK. Now you select this face, sketch, make normal. You make normal to guide yourself. Center line to this origin, vertical, measure it is vertical, confirm that. a circle, measure a circle of, from this origin, circle of 8 millimeter diameter. Measure the distance from here, from the center of the circle to this head, 10, center 10 millimeter distance. Say okay, drop the tool, extrude cut, end condition, through all. Okay. Alright. Now you choose right plane, select right plane and sketch, make normal, right plane, make normal. You draw a circle from the origin, circle of all, measure it, circle of 18 millimeter diameter. You can draw the tool and measure smart dimension. For me, I automatically put the dimension from the sketch directly. This is how you customize your page. Now, you drop that tool, select the inside and convert entities. Convert entities, it is becoming darker. Now, extrude boss base, end condition mid plane, and the length, the depth of 25. It will result in both sides. You can see it. Remember, end condition is mid plane, and the distance of the extrusion is 25 millimeter. Say okay. Say okay. Now you are done with the base of part 1. You can put, now it's time for us to define the material. Come to this place, appearance, scene and depth scale, and the curve. Select it, wait for it, come to this appearance, you come to metal, come to steel, polished steel, choose polished steel, or rather choose aluminum, polished aluminum. You double click, it will automatically be applied on your material. Now you can save this part. This part is done. Remember to choose a folder for this project, motorcycle shock absorber. You can choose it, double click on it and save this part 1 base. You say okay. Now we are going to part 2. Now before we go to part 2, you can see color this surface, appearance, face. Let us choose a black color. This portion here, choose a black color, apply to it this end, say okay. Now save. Now I'm going to part 2. Part 2, open a new page. Okay. Now it's time to design a top rod. To do that, to start it, select top plane again, sketch a circle, out from the origin, circle of 24 millimeter diameter, extrude boss base, extrude by 108.93. End condition blind. Say OK. Zoom fit. Say OK. Now I've extruded it. Now we can fillet. Let's fillet the top with the radius of 6. This top. OK. OK. And choose front plane. Front plane. Sketch. Make normal. Zoom fit. Control plus the scroll button. You can shift it down. You can shift it down. Now you can choose construction line, a center line from this origin down to guide you. Keep it there. You see select. You will see select corner rectangle. Start from this point. You drag it down. Sketch it here. Make sure the height of this corner rectangle to be 20. Drop the 2. Highlight the corner rectangle only. Come to mirror entity. Mirror it about. Select this axis. Then select this profile. That is the line. It has automatically mirrored. This I say OK. Then measure again the space between this corner rectangle to be 15. Say OK. OK. Features, extrude cut, end condition, through all, end condition, mid plane rather. Then mid plane. Select mid plane. Can leave it there. OK. OK. Now we go through the same process. Sketch on this surface, this flat surface, any of the flat surface, sketch on it, make normal. OK. OK. Now construction line, center line rather, to guide you. Drop it. A circle from this line. A circle of diameter 8. OK. Extrude cut. OK. Before extrude cut, measure under sketch, smart dimension. A distance from the center of the circle to this top should be 10. Before you extrude cut, drop your 2. Extrude cut. End condition is true all. OK. OK. Now select right plane, sketch on right plane, make normal. Send a circle. Locate this origin, this center point. Draw a circle, measure it with smart dimension 18. OK. Drop the 2, escape key, convert entities, these inner edges. Come to convert entities. Select this edge. Say OK. OK. Extrude boss base feature, extrude boss base, end condition, mid plane, zoom to rotate. The depth, the distance of 25 again. Now say OK. OK. Now that is done. rotate it with your middle mouse button. Scroll to rotate to zoom fit to orbit it. Select on this surface, sketch, make normal, move the highlight, click outside, a circle again, locate this point from this origin, draw a circle bigger than here, smart dimension, this circle should, the radius should be, dimension should be 27. Okay, drop the 2, that's zoom fit. You now extrude boss base, see where the direction is. You are going to switch the direction so that it will wear this other part, wear it by a distance of 80.93. Okay, it will wear to this extent. Now say okay. Now zoom fit, zoom so that you have this portion. Click on this surface, click on it and sketch. Click on that surface and sketch, click outside. You will see on these edges, click on that edge, it's highlighted. Come to convert entities, that edge. Now you have converted entities, it's becoming darker. Now what you do after you convert entities, you come to under features, zoom fit, rotate, have this, come to features, come to curves, expand that fly out, come to helix and spiral. Now where the point of helix started is from where you convert entities at that edge. Now come to reverse direction, let it go down. Under this defined by, select height and pitch. Under height, the height is 50 millimeters and the pitch is 3 millimeters. Make sure the angle is 0. Put angle 0.0. Yeah, make sure it's clockwise, and you have this profile like this. Now say okay. Now say okay. Now right plane, sketch right plane, make normal, zoom. You have this right plane, you have this under line, select line. You are going to sketch a triangle, a equilateral triangle. Sketch in front here, front of this place, this line down here, make sure it's vertical, this line here, this line here. Now you're going to put a construction line, now a center line. Select the center line, undo, center line from this vertex, at the midpoint. Then click the midpoint of this vertical point. Make sure this is vertical. Then measure it's at the vertex, at that midpoint. Smart dimension. This is 2. This time here is 2. This time also is 2. Don't take it down vertical, horizontal like this. Slant it. Measure it by that slant height. If you pick your smart dimension, just at that point from the line, don't extend it small, because if you extend it much, it will take a horizontal distance, and that is not where we want to measure it. You want to measure it with that slant height. Just immediately the line, you have that slant height where you have 18.0. Click, drop, put 2. Also, that is making it equilateral triangle. This side also 2. You can see it's also 2. Now drop the 2. You drop the 2. Now what you do, you can pick this triangle, equilateral triangle to this side, pick it very closer. You select this point, this midpoint here, select it, hold down your control key, select this this profile, select it, remove your hand from the control key. You will see these pairs. If you don't see the pairs from here, you can come to this place, you see it. Select pairs. Say okay. Now I want to measure the distance between the two lines. This equilateral triangle. Smart dimension. Select this line. Combine it with this one. Make sure it's 60. It's already 60 automatically because it's an equilateral triangle. Three sides equal. The angle in between must be 60. So you just make sure to verify that. Now you exit zone fit, click done, exit the sketch, zone fit. Now you come to swept cut. Under feature, you have swept cut. See swept cut icon. Yes, click it. Under profile, zoom to select that equilateral triangle, select it. Then the part is the helix. Select the helix. Make sure the helix is highlighted. Select it and wait for it to execute. Now say okay. Now you have threaded this top rod. Successfully threaded the top rod. Now you can fillet the head. You may choose to fillet it, you may choose not to fillet. Now I want to fillet. I choose fillet. Radius of fillet to 0.75. I have two heads. I select this edge. You wait for it. Select that edge. You wait for it to respond. Because of this thread we did that the system is becoming slow. Then select this other side again. The two sides with the same radius of fillet. Wait for it to display. You now say okay. You now say okay. Wait for it. You wait for it. Now it has successfully filleted. Okay, that's right. Now select this part, this face, sketch. You can decide to make it normal. Pick a circle from this origin. Sketch a circle of 10 millimeter diameter. Can measure it. Extrude cut by a distance of 75. End condition is blind. Okay. Wait for it. My system is slow because of this spiral, this web code that we did. Some features are too heavy for the system to respond fast. Now we want to chamfer. To chamfer this, come under this fillet, click this flyout, see chamfer. The diameter of the chamfer is 4. The value is 4. Choose this edge. Say okay. Say okay to that. Now that's chamfer. That is it. Now it's time for us to define the material. it's time for us to define the material. Can also define the material from here. Define the material from here. Aluminium, polished aluminium. Under aluminium, double click. As I affected as I have been applied. Now I want to coat this surface. You come here, plastics, expand plastics. You choose this medium gloss. You come to the black color. This black color. No. Undo. You're not putting the entire this in. Undo. Medium gloss. Select this portion. Down here. This down portion. Okay. Then put the medium gloss. Okay. Apply it. And apply there. And you can choose appearance. Choose black color to finish this part. Black color. Apply. No. That is not. You choose face. Appearance. Choose a face. Select face from here. Select face. Then apply it from here. Apply here also. And you can choose to apply here, but because this is not responding, you just say okay. That is all about the top rod. Now save. Still make sure you see under that folder, say part 2 top rod. You now click save. Now say okay. Now go to part 3. You have saved. New page. Control N. Part. Now part 3 is a spring. You are designing a spring. Front page, front plane, sketch, make normal, construction line, not construction line, from the base of the center, draw a perpendicular line down, measure it to be 99.9, say okay, select this measurement line and delete it. We don't need it. Now say escape, exit the sketch, exit the sketch. Now you choose the same front plane again, sketch a circle on this side, measure it 7.25 diameter, zoom feet, you put a relation between this circle and the tip of this, the center of the circle and this tip of this line make horizontal, and make sure the distance between the center of the circle and this tip, the base of that line, to be 15. Say okay. Can still delete the measurement line. That is it. You now exit sketch. Now we are going to use a swept boss onto swell boss base, select it. Under profile, select the circle. Under the path, select this line, select the line, and wait for it to respond. Go to swipe along that path. Now you select the profile. The profile is a circle, the path is the line. Now come to this option, that flyout option, expand the flyout, come to twist along path, twist along path. Under the grid, choose turn, number of turns, that is number of turns, you choose 6, choose 6. You now see the preview. That's what we want to design. This is a spring we want to design. Now we're going to make cut the head of this spring so that it can enable us mate when we want to assemble it to the entire assembly. Now, how do we do that? You choose top plane. Choose top plane, sketch, make normal, select a circle from the origin, select a circle larger than the diameter of that spring. Now say OK, extrude cut, zoom to orbit, switch the direction up, end condition blind, OK. Now we have successfully cut that part. We are going to do the same to the down part. You can rotate it to have this face. Now we are going to add a plane that will enable us cut this other down part. You select top plane, just select it, don't sketch. You always select, come to reference, under feature, reference geometry, add a plane, where to place that plane. Don't click OK here. Come to this surface. You locate a point. It's a semicircle of this spring, the down part. Locate this point. Click that point. That is where we are going to place our plane. Say OK. Now you can sketch on that plane. Sketch and make normal. You now do the same. The circle, the diameter larger than this spring. Click here from the origin. A circle of any length, provided is larger than that diameter of the spring. Extrude cut, zoom to have it, make sure it's going the direction is this side. As I want to cut, make sure it's a extrude cut. You can hide this plane, click on the plane and hide. OK. Now we have successfully designed our spring. Now we are going to apply material. Come to this appearance, click that appearance. You come to steel, under steel, polish steel, and to push polish steel. Now we are going to coat this spring with the plastics. Come to here, plastic, medium gloss, go down. This red, so we'll click on that red to apply it. Now it has applied. Very good. Now we have successfully designed our spring. Now you save it. Part what? This is part 3. Part 3, spring. You now save. Remember, it's in the same folder. Part 1 is the base. Part 2 is the top rod. Part 3 now is the spring. Now say okay, save. It's saved. Now I'm going to part 4. This is the last part. Open a new page. Okay. Now we're designing a knot, the adjustable knot, like a gear. Now you choose top plane and sketch. Top plane sketch the circle from the origin, circle of 54, another circle of 24. And this other outer circle is 52, now 54. Now can draw the two extrude base. End condition is blind, and we extrude it by 9. Extrude it by 9. Say okay. Okay. Now introduce surface, sketch, make normal, click outside to remove from the highlight, circle again, locate this point from the origin, draw a circle larger than inside 27, circle of diameter 27. Click inside, convert entities. Under this selection box, select this inside edge and say okay. And say okay. Extrude base by 1. When you read that point, end condition blind. Okay. See our extrusion here. Now select this face up here and sketch, make normal. Center line from this point down to this point. Okay. Okay. Now I draw a circle of any diameter but larger about this circle. Don't measure it yet. Now draw the two, convert entities, the outer circumference. Register here and say okay. Becoming darker. Convert entities is another way of sketching on a already existing solid surface. Convert entity is another way of sketching on an existing solid surface. Get that right? Okay. Now select a line from this point, not at the midpoint, at any point away from the midpoint. Select a line tangent. That's where to get the tangent line to this point. Drop it. Select another line. Take a line to not at this point, at a point above or down to get a tangent line to this surface and say okay. To confirm that it's tangent, click on the line and click on this circle. Make sure it's tangent. Define it where to be tangent. This again, click on the line, hold down your control key, click here and define it tangent. Make sure it's tangent. Okay. Okay, now trim entity, trim. Select trim entity, trim the inside circle. This, you have that. Now we can measure this radius. This radius is 2. Radius is 2. Radius is 2, and the distance between this line and here is 60. Is 60. The distance between this line is 60. Can undo that. Now you can make sure this angle is 60. as angle is 60. Make sure this point and this point, they are horizontal. That's where it will be equally distributed at the midpoint of this place. Smart dimension from this point to the origin, you have 20. The distance there is 20. Get it right? Okay. Now I am going to trim entity. Trim this other surface to have only this profile here. All this profile here. That's what we want. Now say okay. Now you have it there now. Come to feature. Or you can come to feature and exit the sketch. You have circular pattern. Choose circular pattern. Choose this soft no. Say no. Click on the double click to make it active. You have circular pattern under sketch. Under this linear pattern, click the flyout. Have circular sketch pattern. Under this parameters. That is axis. The clear selection. This surface. Not to pattern. Entity to pattern. Clear selection. Select here. Select here. Okay, cancel it first. Cancel. Now just come to circular sketch pattern. Under the feature to pattern, clear selection. Select this one. Now we are going to put the number of items here. Come to this number of items. Make sure its equal spacing is checked. You increase it from here. Want to put a number at 12. That's what we want to put. Remember, let me go over it again. I'll cancel. Come to circular sketch pattern. Under this entity to pattern, right click. Make sure you clear selection. Select this arc. Select this line. Select this other arc. Select this arc. You complete it now. Now the number of items there is 4. Initial item there, default item 4. You can put 12. 12 items I want to put. Now say okay. From here you say under feature extrude cut. Want to cut that portion. End condition is true all. Okay. So this is what we want to achieve. This is adjustable knots that we want to achieve. So we've gotten it now. Now you select front plane. And sketch. Already selected a come to this sketch. Can sketch from here. Make normal. You make normal to have like this. You come select a line. You come to this portion as you locate this point, not this point. You will have a point here. From this point, start sketching from there to this point. Make vertical. Complete the triangle at that very point. Make sure you click at that point, not anywhere outside that point. Now I make this, click on this line, make vertical. This make horizontal. You have it now. You can see it now. Now I want to define an axis, center line from this point down or up, vertical, make sure it's vertical, click to verify, vertical. Now revolve cut, we want to cut this portion by this triangle down all round. You come to revolve cut, the line is automatically selected. As it is not selected, you can, I want to clear selection, so that I can select the axis. The feature to mirror is already, the direction is there. You can select this and select this line now. Here, no. Select this, selected contour. This is what we have. Clear selection, undo, you have it right, revolve cut, is already selected with the axis. Okay, this is what we want to cut, this portion like this. That's what we want to achieve, what we are following. Pay attention. Now this is going to want to thread inside here. Remember, this knot is going to wear on the top rod, and we know that that top rod has a threaded thread, and we want to thread it so that you can screw it. So this is an adjustable knot. You should have some thread inside. So we are going to import that top rod so that we can thread it with the exact thread on the top rod, the exact pitch and the exact height of the thread. How do we do that? You can position it like this. Come to insert part, locate the part. Where you draw the part, locate that part, motorcycle shock absorber, locate your folder, top rod, insert top rod. Okay, wait for it to insert, Now see the top rod. Now don't drop it here. Make sure all this is ticked in your own. Make sure all these ones are ticked, and most importantly, make sure this locate part with move or to copy feature is ticked. If that is ticked, cannot say okay. Now you come to this constraint. You try that translate. Make sure you have this selection box under made setting. How do I get that? I come here under this translate. Make sure you put this constraint. Click on constraint. You have a selection box. That selection box, what you put there is the face of this knot and the face of this top rod. Click the two of them. They will be this selection box. Now activate this length. Activate here. Click on that length, that space, the distance where it will separate. You put 50. Wait for it. Put 50 and click there and wait for it to display. You wait for it to display. Now it has wear it to that side. Automatically it has threaded. You now say okay. Now it's time for us to remove. We are going to remove the top rod. The essence we brought in here was to thread, so we are going to remove it. So go back to insert. Under insert, under feature, come to combine. Click that combine. Make sure this subtract is checked, we want to subtract the top rod from the nut. Main body, under main body, what you select is the rod, the nut rather. Make sure you allow it, select only the nut. The nut is selected, you can see that highlight. Then under the body to combine is the top rod. That's the one we want to select to subtract. If you selected, wait for it to display. Wait for it to display. Now you have selected. Now you can see here. Now say OK. Wait for it to go away. Now the top rod has been removed. Hide all this plane. Hide. Click and hide. Click and hide. All of them. Click and hide. Now we have successfully threaded our top, our nut, our adjustable nut. We have threaded it very well. We threaded it very well. We have threaded it very well. Now it's time to define the material. Come to this place, or you rather come here, define material from here. Also, here you come to non-metals, non or copper alloy. Choose brass, apply and close. So it's brass that we want to choose as the material we choose. Say OK, you save. Have part 4, adjustable nut, adjustable nut. Now save. Now we have successfully designed all our parts. We designed all our parts. Now it's time for assembly. Now it's time for assembly. It's time for assembly. Now you can also choose code this part also plastic, low gloss, choose yellow to shine it part where you now say save it. You now save it. Now we quickly go into assembling of the part. How do we do that? You open new page. Now when we are done with part, you go into assembly. Open assembly, click on assembly document and say OK and wait for it. Now we are going to browse the part to use assembly. You see the parts here, but to get access to them you must browse. Locate that folder. What we are going to insert first is the top rod, part 2, top rod. Insert the top rod. Click on it. The top rod is here. Top rod is here. You can open here. You can color it more. No. To waste time. Go directly to assembly. To assemble it, you can click here. Make sure this one is fixed. Then right click on this top rod. A dialog box will open for you. Make sure it fits. Okay, it's already fixed. Okay, it's already fixed. Now you can position it where. Now we are going to bring the base. We are going to bring base. Come to insert component, browse, bring the base, part 1 base, insert. OK. Now you are going to match this very shaft to this hole. How do you do that? You click match. Under the selection box, click on this hole and click on this shaft. the condition is concentric, either from here or here. Concentric is checked. Now say OK. Now say OK. Can cancel that selection board, can take it inside, can rotate it inside, provided it's going inside because you already meted it. Go inside, you can remove it. Just keep it outside here. That will bring other part. Let us bring other part. Now insert another component. Insert adjustable node. Okay, keep it here. Okay, now come to this place, open. We're going to put temporary axis. Click on temporary axis. See the temporary axis. We are going to mate that temporary axis with this node so that they will all have the same center. That is going to be concentric. Now come to mate. No, mate. Under mate, you have mate selection. Select this temporary axis. You already selected. Come to zoom to know where to select this one. Select this face. Look at this face, this last face of that small protrusion. Select that surface. Is growing. Make sure it is concentric. Select concentric. Select concentric. Now see it's having the same center. Okay. Okay. Can see it now. Can remove it. Cancel this selection. Close it. And we can go over it again now. Made this knot with the top rod. Select this axis. Select the axis. Zoom this part, the knot, so that you mate it where. Remember to select it at this point. That point. Make sure the mating condition is concentric. Concentric. Okay. Can see it now. Upper is rotating around that place. Rotating around that place. You can see it now. Now we are going to add, because this is having a thread. Before you can adjust the inside, you must screw. So we are going to mate, give it a special mate, that's a mechanical mate with a screw mate, where it can screw down to this place. Now come to mate. Now you come to scroll down, have mechanical mate. You have screw in this place. Go up, you have a selection box. You select the axis again. Select this axis and come and select this portion again. Select this portion again. This face again. Another face. Now you see the rotation, the axis of rotation is rotating this side. You can see it from there. You can see the axis of rotation here. It's going to rotate like this. You now say OK. Now say OK. OK. Now you can see that it is rotating. It's rotating now. The screw is rotating. Remove the axis. The screw is rotating around this axis. screw under axis. Now we are going to bring the other part, the last part, which is the spring. Insert component, browse, spring, part 3, spring. Bring it now here. Now you see open without temporary axis. Expand this, adjust this one out, take this top rod out, this base out, take it out where, take this out, leave it there. Now you come to this feature manager. Under this spring, you expand it, open the spring from this fly out, click on it. You see the spring is a spring plane. You come to under this sweep, open it. You open a sketch, the line, that line that we use to sweep the spring. You can see the line is here. Make it visible, make it show. You can see the line is shown now. Now we're going to match that line with this top rod, make it concentric also, so that all will have the same circle, same center. Concentric means the profiles have the same center. Now come to merge, select this line, that spring line, select this portion again of the knot, a very flat surface, that small flat surface. The end condition is also concentric, so that they will have the same circle. Zoom fit. Now say under concentric, okay. Now you can see it. Now we are going to match this flat surface of the spring, this flat surface, with the flat surface of this knot. You can remove. Now it's time to remove the temporary axis to have your clear environment. Click that. Merge again. Merge this surface of the knot. This surface now. Click on that surface. Click on the surface and click on this flat surface of the spring. Merge. The melting condition is coincident. Coincident means the two surfaces have perpendicular contact to each other. Now you make this surface again. See under the surface, under the merge, select this surface, and merge with this flat surface, this other end of the spring, and the end condition, the melting condition is coincident. Say okay. Now close here. You can now hide this. You can hide it, that part. You are done with it. You can now shift it now. Now you can see it now. Our spring is meted on this surface and is adjusted. See the adjustment. You can see the screw. You can see a screw is rotating because of the melting condition we put. So this is all the assembly we want. We want to remove it. It will screw that is rotating to wear it inside. So that's all about this project. You can save the assembly. Before you save the assembly, you must rebuild and save. Save all. Save it with a name. Assembly. Save it as assembly. Okay. Okay. Now the last part to do here, we are going to create a bill of material. Bill of material. Assuming you design this for presentation, bill of material will highlight the material you use and will also show the product number. How do you do that? Come from here. From here you come to this new icon. Click the flyout. Make drawing. Make drawing. On the flyer, make drawing from part or make drawing from part and assembly. And to open document for you, make sure this is not checked and you can choose your sheet paper, the sheet size you want, the sheet format or the size you want. I go with this landscape B. Now say OK. Now these are all the views of your drawing. These are views of your drawing. Have the front, right, top, bottom, left, back, current, and isometric. I go with current view. I can drag it from here. Drag it to this place. Drag it there. Allow it to display. You allow it to display. Okay. Click on it. You have this part. Now you can choose it to have in color the style you want it to show. You can customize your scale, your sheet size scale. You can put 1:1 to make it large. 1:2 is smaller. 1:1 is big. Okay. Very high quality. Left projected. That is all about that. Now say OK. Now say OK. You can shift it this side. You can shift it this side here. Now to insert bill of material, insert what is bill of material. Come to under annotation. Under this table, see bill of material. Click on this object, this model. You see this setting. There's nothing wrong with this setting. Let us go with the default setup. Click on it. Now it has picked the table of this model. It has picked the table for you. You can draw the table. You can expand it. You can expand it as you want. You can expand it. Now you can highlight all format. You choose the font size you want. Make it bold. Choose the font type you want. Choose the font type you want. Okay. That is the one you want. And this table, the description of all the parts used in this model. Now is part 1. Part 1, this is part 2, the top rod. Now you can click here, say okay, this description you can use it to put the material used for designing top rod. We use polished aluminum. We use polished aluminum. Use polished aluminum. The quantity is 1. Now the top, the base. What do we use in base? We use steel, alloy steel. alloy steel. Okay, guys, okay, that is done. Then under this adjustable nut, we use brass. Brass is an alloy of copper. Use brass material. Then the spring, we use stainless steel. We use a steel, alloy steel also. Alloy steel. Alloy steel SS. Okay. That's all about. You can also get access to the part, review the part. To get access to this part, you click on here. Yeah. Okay. Now you can expand this. Expand this. Now you can expand this. Each of these parts, you can try to see all the parts here. The first part is this part, this part, this part, and this part. The top rod, the base, the spring, and the spring and the nut. That is it. Now you come to balloon. Under balloon, now choose product number. Have 4 parts. Can label them. Is hanging. Is hanging. Is choose this as number 2. Can delete that. Can take it to this side. There's a pro number that you label the part. Number 1 is the top rod. Number 2 is the base. Number 3 is the adjustable nut. Number 4 is the spring. So if you have a project which is a design, this is how you model bill of material for presentation. As you can decide to put notes, put your name, can decide to put your name anywhere here. Now you come to notes, you want to put assume your name, a title. So the title of this project is motorcycle shock absorber. Can format it here, make it bold, use any font size you want, anyone you want, use anyone you want, and anyone you want. You can write your name, choose anything you want. So that's all about this project, motorcycle shock absorber. You can save it. Save all. Before you save, you rebuild. Remember, it's an assembly. Save all. Save this. That's bill of material. BOM. Bill of material. Bill of material. Bill of material. You can save it now. You can save it now. That is the end of this project. So try follow it and model it and you enjoy it. Thank you for watching.